I think my biggest gripe with the gaming community is that when something goes bad, they call it dead, kill, or it's over. They got no chance of ever coming back. And I agree with some points people make. I do also believe that sometimes a game can fucked up so bad that their reputation can never be fixed. The game I'm gonna be talking about is Sonic the Hedgehog. You might remember I did a video about it with some Sonic Unleashed footage, but I feel that I didn't bring out more details to point out on my topic I wanted to bring. So I will try to make this a bit better and clear. This might be a long video, so sit down and enjoy. Sonic the Hedgehog was created by the artist Naoto Oshima and programmer Yuki Naka, whose first concept was a spiky-tailed hedgehog called Mr. Needlemouse. Sega wanted a game that could sell more than 1 million copies and compete against Mario. Sonic was used also to replace Alice the Kid. Fun fact, Naoto Oshima was also the effect programmer for Silent Hill 1 and Silent Hill 3. He did the wall things and things so. The whole concept of Sonic is that his games was fast and cooler than Mario's, and that idea became the game we all know, Sonic the Hedgehog, for 1991 on the Sega Genesis and Mega Drive. The game did extremely well, selling whooping 50 million copies and was a major success. And by this success, it created a lot in the gaming culture as the console war, fanboys, and competition within gaming community.
The Sega Genesis has blast processing. Super Nintendo doesn't. So what's blast processing do?
Genesis does
16-bit arcade graphics.
You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis does
16-bit sports action.
You can't do this on Nintendo. Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis
Does.
Genesis does.
Get Joe Montana free, Pat Riley free, Buster Douglas free, Super Monaco GP free, or Collins free.
Genesis does.
What Nintendo?
It was a glorious time to be a gamer in these times. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 came out last year, with a new character called Miles Tells per hour, and the game improved in speed, level design, and adding the famous Spindash. It was also a great success, selling $6 million. Now, there's not gonna be a Sonic game after 2 years with my personal favorite, Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Sonic & Knuckles, with the impressive lock-on technology, technically making it one of the first expansion packs in console games. The game combined sold 3.3 million copies. Let's not forget about Sonic City on the Sega CD. Sadly, it wasn't as popular because of the extra add-on you had to get, but it was the best-selling game for the Sega CD, selling 1.5 million copies. These are great games, with different tastes from each one and another. It's what the Sonic fans call it, the classic era. It was simple and nice. This is important to know because this is the time Sonic was defined. It was golden and he was a gaming icon next to Mario. This game has issue and some great concept that today I still enjoy and go back to, especially Sonic 3 and Knuckles. That game is fucking golden and perfect! Let's move on. It was a simple time for fans, and it looked great for the future for what next generation was going to bring us.
I know it's one way track.
This is the time where the fanbase split up with the release of Sonic Adventure in 1999. It was the game that brings Sonic into the third dimension, and bringing it to the third dimension means making the game different. Sonic Adventure was a success, selling 2.5 million copies and being the launch game with the Dreamcast. This game changed the game drastically, adding cutscene, deep psychological story, and realistic voice acting with the voice of Gaia. Yo! This is the script for Silent Hill 2, you fucking moron! Sonic Adventure added story and a hilarious voice acting. While being okay at the time, it was pretty different from the first 4 games, also making this a more story-based game. It changed most character design to make them better. Sonic has green eyes now! This will always be the stupidest argument ever. Sonic is in a more realistic scenario. It's a whole different universe. Dr. Robotnik is also called Eggman now, and this also brings another controversy between the fans. The game itself was great. It transitioned pretty well and it was a lot of fun to play, but for today it hasn't dated pretty well with the amount of glitches and clipping problem and Big the Cat. Funny enough, as a kid, I never mind playing with Big the Cat. I thought it was relaxing. Sonic Adventure was the best-selling game on the Dreamcast. In 2001, Sega released Sonic Adventure 2. The second favorite for most of the Sonic fanbase. This was huge compared to the first game. Make you select hero and dark story, making stuff interesting. You can play as Eggman in this game. It also introduced Shadow Hedgehog, making it the alter ego of Sonic. This game was a critical claim by everybody, and now being a bit trending to hate for some reason. This game still managed to have the speed formula game and fun level design that most fans loved. But something dark was coming. 2001 was also the year Sega ended being a console brand and being more of a software company, so they bring Sonic 1 and 2 to the Nintendo GameCube. This created the biggest split in the community. New fans were introduced to Sonic, and the original fan had to collide with this new environment. It was awkward, weird, and it stunk pretty bad over here. Did that guy just piss himself? This will bring a lot of problems from now on. Most Sonic fans call this the Dark Ages. It was pretty much the downfall of Sonic when Sega was having a bit of an identity crisis. Sonic Heroes came out for 3 consoles, Xbox, PS2, and GameCube. It did okay, only selling 1 million copies between 3 consoles, and personally, I didn't like it a lot. Shadow the Hedgehog was a thing, bringing weapons into the game, and I didn't believe it when my friend told me. I even saw it in the magazine and it was weird and odd. The game was boring and really bad. Also, the 2 Wii Sonic games, Sonic at the Secret Ring and Sonic the Black Knight, they were pretty bland on rail games. I got Sonic and the Secret Ring with my Wii and I cannot finish it. I just keep playing Metroid Prime 3, a better game. The controls were not enjoyable at all. The music, fuck that music, it's on my fucking head! And now the infamous Sonic the Hedgehog 2006.
I'm running through the fire of the city of flames, just like the fire in my heart burning strong each day. So you'll never see me giving up no matter the pain, and even if the obstacles are there, I'll break them away. I know that Eggman's coming and he's planning every second to knock me off my path because I know he wants me finished. I see it in his eyes, he's planning my demise, but even if he tries, I will never let him end my life.
What happened here? This game was a disaster. It was broken, buggy, and extremely complicated for a Sonic storyline. So the background apparently was that this game was rushed to get out in the holiday market. This was a horrible time for Sonic, and it created the reputation it has now. Fans also split horribly with people who like these games. The Sonic fans is categorized as modernists, the Dreamcasters, and classicists. As Esopetagrim Gamer, I cannot fucking say that. Esopetagrim Gamer, fuck it, Esopetagrim Gamer there on the screen. By the way, he's an awesome YouTube reviewer who did in-depth reviews of the first 3 Sonic games. You got to check him out. It looks that Sonic can't do anything to fix this reputation it has now. And different classes of fans telling what is the correct Sonic game, Sega just have an identity crisis. This is the time that Sonic looked like it was going to end, but then Sonic Unleashed came out. Sonic Unleashed, by a lot, it was a pretty missed game, but it doesn't give the credit for being the game that changed the 3D Sonic formula to something more akin to going fast and being pretty fun. Sonic Unleashed, at least the day stages, were pretty damn fun, having one of the best Sonic graphics from all those games and a great track. I still haven't finished the game because the night stages are boring to play, and this really killed the whole game, but Sonic Unleashed brings something fresh. Then Sonic Colors came out for the Wii. It was the most critical acclaim since Sonic Adventure 2. It was the game that brings hope that Sonic is coming back with great level design and fun experience. They have the formula, and this game nailed it hard. It was a great game to pick up and one of the best in the Wii. This game brings power up that affect gameplay. Since Sonic 3 and Knuckles, they call it whips, and they made the game pretty unique. For the 25th anniversary for Sonic Generation came out, and this game is my personal favorite from all the Sonic games next to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It's not because of the old levels and stuff, it's because the level design is so good. It's one of the best modern games I come back to a lot. If I think I have more than 200 hours in this game alone, I keep coming back to speedrunning, and it's a great game. And for the end, we got Sonic Lost World, released for the Wii U by the Sonic Team B. Although I haven't played this game, it has mixed reviews, but in my opinion, from seeing footage and stuff, it looks pretty damn fun. The major reception for this game is that it looks too similar to Super Mario Galaxy, and it did kinda give a bad image. Some people might also forget that this game also looks similar to an old concept Sonic had before, and maybe an inspiration from. This console game was called Sonic Stream. It's similar to Sonic Lost World a lot. It was a console game because it didn't really felt well to play on a Saturn, and also Saturn has a lot of poor reception too. It still looked great for our blue blur, and nothing can stop the strain now, right? Right? Sonic Boom. Why? You didn't have to happen at all. Sonic was doing fine. Sonic Boom was made by Big Red Button to work aside Team Sonic. Sonic Boom was released on the Wii U on November 11, 2014. This game bombed pretty hard. It was horrible, lazy optimization, horrible frame rate, bad music, bad level design. It was not even fast. This game was a disaster and everyone called it dead. Sonic is dead. I hate that this happened. If Sonic's reputation was bad on the Dark Era, this just put a nail to his head, which sadly I hate to see. I hate to see because one of the horrible games was not even made by Team Sonic. It grabbed Sonic's reputation to the fucking ground. It was so bad, the CEO of Sega came out saying that they have betrayed their fans for the last 10 years. Why did I tell you the whole history of Sonic franchise? Because I feel that there's still a way to bring it back strong with something fun. If we look back at Sonic 06 or the Dark Ages, we can still see that Team Sonic can still try to get and make something great, with colors and generation. They still have something under their sleeve, and as we know, the main team is still working on a Sonic game since the generation in which we still don't have any information on, but there's a game of plan for next gen. Sonic still has something that is still unique, and that is the fast gameplay. It is something that is still unique from the Sonic franchise. I will be sad if Sonic stranded away. The game shows so much potential with Generation and Lost World that it got me extremely curious what would be the future for Sonic games made by the main team. Sadly, the reputation behind it will always doom Sonic, and people consider it dead, and at least something good came out. It's that Sonic official Twitter. That guy is the best. What will be the future of Sonic? Well, Sega said that they got something big to announce on Tokyo Game Show, and I hope it's something good. And also, Shimmy 1 and 2 HD, please Sega. Sonic, after the classic era, had 7 great games, 3 being mixed one, and 5 horrible games. This is not including the Game Boy Advance or the DS game, which there were great. So there's still more better games out there than bad games. But also disappointment when a games company fucked up their consumer. I'm an optimistic dude that I also have huge skepticism. But I like to see the best on anything, and I keep hoping for something better because I see there's still something special on it. Does Sonic still have a future? I like to believe so.